wanted to share an analogy. Well, I got this from a friend I had back in the 80s. We met, we were introduced in the 80s, and we consistently use this analogy through conversations. And over the years, the analogy in itself has helped me understand some crazy ways of looking at things, right? Okay, let me see if I can spit it out here. Like, if we're thinking of consciousness and the consciousness of our planet kind of as a whole, as a conglomerate of consciousness, and we're all here on this side of consciousness together, where we all perceive, conceive, learn, grow, and behave somewhat similarly on the planet. All of us considered human beings, right? And there's another way of looking at things, or another way of being, that is totally foreign to us. And in between here and there is it's kind of like an 8-foot layer of rubber, like hard rubber, just hard, strong rubber, 8 feet through. Okay, so there's a big wall of this rubber, and we're all on this side of it, okay? And we look and act and with each other and be through our lives and day-to-day stuff, right? We never really even think about that other side of the rubber. It's a consciousness kind, Okay, now so in order to we can drill through there and get a little teeny pinhole view of what life is really like, or going to be like, or is like on the other side of that big 8-foot rubber boundary, right? We can pin one little hole through, and then we can see through there. Well, and you can spend years and years drilling through that hole, and it might get a little bigger, and you can see a little bit more, and you know that there is the thing that describes it in reading words is in Scripture is the Promised Land, right? Okay, so that's the Promised Land over there. A land that we have never seen, because we're always on this side of that huge wall of rubber, and nobody has patience to drill through there, or dig through there, or excavate through there. But there are so many of us who've gotten a taste of it in a little pinhole, and we want to see more. So all of us now are up next to that rubber, and we are drilling our pinhole through. So eventually, our entire consciousness, all of us together, getting just one little pinhole through, will bring it into perspective, and we can see what's on the other side of, and I don't want to say that I know what the Promised Land is, I don't. I live just like you day to day, but I have gotten a taste of what it's like to live without disease, and just tastes here and there. And the tastes get longer, and it feels like I've got a good channel going through there where I can actually understand what that concept is, the Promised Land, What was I talking about? Oh, the analogy of the rubber and everything. So, but just picture 7 billion people, each individually digging one little pinhole through there, right? The 8 feet then becomes transparent. We can see right through it. We understand that would be the unveiling. It's not like something we can control. One man can't come say this is the unveiling. I'm telling you what it is. It's a God thing. It's God's story. One man can't come and say it. One man can't come and save us from anything. That's like me saying, okay, all 7 billion of you, come look through this pinhole and you will see the promised land. It can't happen. You gotta drill your own pinhole, drill your own pinhole, and then you get to peer in there, and then you get to drill it out more and more and more and more. And before you know it, all of us are gonna have big old pinholes. They won't be pinholes. We will have pipelines that connect and make it transparent. So we get to see what we are doing and creating in each and every moment of our life. Is that really, I know, fruitcake, aged fruitcake. I love you guys.